I always think about this idea of new year, new you, right? Which I think post-COVID, is anyone still into that? Right, we're like, no, just we're gonna tread lightly in. We're not gonna make no noise, we're gonna sit down. I want y'all to act right, But before COVID, and really before I had more than one child, I used to do this thing called the 5 F's. Every year I was like, family, faith, finances, friendships, fitness. And underneath was like Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, and like 10 things underneath it, and and all very unrealistic. I'm gonna make amends with this person in my family by Q2. Not realizing like it actually depends on the other person also. They're not really on my timetable, Wanted to go from like doing 1 hour a week of fitness to like every morning at 5:30 a.m. I'm gonna be up, I'm gonna have my quiet time, I'm gonna do an hour of workout before I go to work. It was that whole thing. And you realize, listen, number one, I don't have 10 hours for fitness, okay? I don't have it. I don't have that. My mornings, I don't want to talk to God in the morning. I don't want to talk to nobody. I need to like talk to God after 10 a.m. when I can hear what he's saying back to me, okay? The goal struggle, I think, is so real. And we all have these things that we want to achieve in our life, even if we're no longer new year, new you, and we no longer set all of our quarterly goals. We all have these things that we want to do with our life. And personally, back when I was that way, I realized that I was trying to set all these goals and achieve all these goals without actually changing the inside of who I am, without actually changing what's going on in me, without allowing God to transform my lifestyle. I wanted lots of behavioral changes that I thought would make everything better, that I thought would make everything normal, without realizing that actually it's the internal changes, it's the being part that produces the doing. It is not the doing that produces the being. And when you focus on what's happening internally, then you can begin to bring about the things that you want to see in your life. Change is so much harder than we want it to be. It's so nice to just write it down. Like, I'm gonna do this, put it on my refrigerator. I'm good to go. Put some verses on my steering wheel. I got this, Lord. Without allowing God to really change us. And we really are creatures of habit. Even if your habit is going from thing to thing to thing, it's a habit. And we naturally return to the thing that we are on the inside. And without God's help, we cannot change. And I don't know about you this morning, but I have some things in my life that I need God's help to change. I have willpowered them. I have tried my best. I have mustered it up. It ain't working. I need God to help me. So let me pray for us and we'll get into the message this morning.